Hello, my name is Sofiene Addala. I'm a translator, Tunisian. I'm proud to be.
Sofiene, we're here in the heart of Avenue Bourguiba, in the heart of Tunis. It's a very active Saturday afternoon. The cafes, like the one we're in, is filled. A lot of activity on the street. Why in the United States are we not hearing about how Tunisia is progressing after the revolution, how it's different from what else is going on in the region? Any examples you want to share of what distinguishes Tunisia post-revolution from other places in the region?
Well, I think that first, you're not hearing anymore because thanks to what happened in Tunisia. Tunisia gave a good example to the other, to the rest of the Arab world, and so you see more events going on in other countries, and so the media is focusing now more on Egypt, Yemen, and other parts of the Arab world, but also because you don't have any big events in the bad side that are happening in Tunisia, because things are moving smoothly toward putting down democracy here in Tunisia, and hopefully this is what will happen. We have definitely some activities and some events going on, like demonstration, but peaceful demonstrations trying to give a voice to the thoughts of the population.
Now, you're from the south of the country, and of course there are many refugees coming, Tunisians coming in who, due to what's happened in Libya, we're here in early April, and the refugees still come in every day. There are refugees from other countries, and I'm sure Americans don't often make the distinction of what's happening. What comments would you have about how Tunisia's been handling this situation, and what is your take on what's going on and how it should be perceived?
I will quote actually a feedback from a French tourist that described the situation, because they decided not to cancel their vacation in Tunisia, and when they went and spent their vacation in the south, they heard about the whole situation near the border, and they said that it's a whole country that is helping those refugees, that actually they were happily surprised. I mean, it's really a very organized camp with supplies coming from different private, donators. The population is helping, the United Nations is helping, the European Union is helping. So with all those combined efforts, we avoided having a crisis, a humanitarian crisis in Tunisia. And basically now we have less than 10,000 refugees on the borders, because with all those efforts, we could help all those people fleeing an area of disaster go home safely, avoiding any humanitarian crisis.
Well, that's quite an achievement for Tunisians to do after going through their own revolution and having their own problem.
It was not easy, but we think that the world is a small village. You can't just turn your back to what is happening next door, or even in Japan. So even after the tsunami, Tunisians were showing solidarity with Japan, because it's definitely thousands of miles away, but it's still in our small planetary village. What is going on in next door in Libya definitely pushed several people to seek refuge in Tunisia, but they seek the refuge in Tunisia for the time and to enable themselves to go back home. And so it's not influencing the country in any bad way, and it's definitely, I would see it as a pride for Tunisia, not as a bad thing happening to us in this very critical time. So I think I'm proud of what happened, and I'm happy that this happened actually after the revolution, because with what the revolution gave the Tunisian, this pride to be Tunisian and this hope to help everyone else, we could have provided, maybe we couldn't have provided this help before that. So.
Now, you certainly know American thinking very well, having been a Fulbright scholar and spending time in Wisconsin, the middle of the country. Any final words to Americans out there imagine how they're thinking, their comments about is it safe? Why would I want to go to Tunisia now? What would you say?
Why would you like to come to Tunisia now? Because it's Tunisians have never felt better. So you will have the time and the possibility to see Tunisians, the real Tunisians, the beautiful, warm-hearted Tunisians now after they felt liberated. Also, it's a good time for everyone to visit Tunisia because Tunisia is a very touristy place, but you will have the whole place, most of the place to yourself because now Tunisians are very keen to show what they did to everyone else and make the world hear about us and about our achievements. So the people that will come now will really feel all this and will have the opportunity to enjoy that with us.
Yes, it's really actually now, in addition to all the touristic sites that people have been used to seeing, now they can hear and feel what it's like going through revolution.
They can live the history.
Right. Well, thank you, Sofiene, and thank you for
welcome.
sharing with us.
Bye-bye.